Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Manly and I love indie makeup, especially shiny, shifty, and sparkly eyeshadows. And today I'm going to be talking about the newest collection from Kaleidos Makeup, and that is the Smokey Nostalgia collection. And this is what the whole set of all the products and the dresser looks like, and you can buy this whole set or you can buy the pieces separately. I did receive this in PR from Kaleidos, so thank you so much to Kaleidos for letting me try out these products. And we have quite a bit of products in this collection. We have two quad eyeshadow palettes, so we have a more brown coffee, if you will, toned palette with one shimmer and a nice like variety of mattes to create a really nice easy neutral look. And then the second palette is a smoky palette, and again we have one shimmer and just a variety of depths of gray black mattes to create a perfect smoky eye. And these shades are so sparkly. Really mostly excited about those. If you've been on my channel, I prefer my colorful eyeshadows, but I do appreciate me some neutrals here and there, especially if they're really nice easy formulas to use. And as you can see, this packaging is so luxe, which is something that Kaleidos is really known for. They make some beautiful products, beautiful packaging, and that's really why I always get so excited for their products, because I'm really always looking forward to see what they're going to do next, what's the next theme going to be, what's the next packaging design going to be. And this is all lace, like all the way around. The only thing is there's no name like of the palette here or any shade names inside, which I don't really think you need it for a quad. And they also came out with 5 blushes, and these also have the lace detailing all around, which while it is beautiful, there is no shade names on here. It's only on the box, so I'm not really good at memorization, so I don't think I'm going to be able to remember all the names. And I'm going to put up the swatches as I talk through everything, and I will be showing you each of these blushes on my cheek so you can get a good idea on how they apply, how they look on the cheek. And then last piece are more shades of their lip glaze, and again it comes in this beautiful custom tin. And so they have a bunch of these kinds of collections where they all have a different themed tin, and so they kind of belong in that, but you can choose your own shades that you want in a tin, so you don't have to buy it just specifically each of those collections. You can kind of mix and match, which is really nice. So here's what the inside looks like, and we have some really beautiful grungy shades. I am currently wearing, oh my gosh, what is it called? Cold Smoke on my lips, and I love all these shades and I think they go perfectly with this collection. So there's a lot to get through, so let's get right into it. So today I'm going to be putting on this shade. I don't remember the name. I'll put it up on the screen. I really do wish these had names on them. I know that it's really nice to just have the lace go all the way around, but maybe if just the name was like here or instead of Kaleidos would have been nice. But this is a stunning like burnt orange shade. It actually reminds me of a Pat McGrath shade I have. And I'm going to be using my Rephr brush. Oh, wow. Okay, that picked up a lot. So I'm going to tap some off. Sometimes I like to tap off on the back of my hand just to make sure. I think this is going to be a buildable formula, though. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, I love this color. Oh, I'm really excited. Okay, other side. So pretty. Oh, I love this shade. I'm definitely going to be using this one a lot because this is just the kind of tone that I love. And I'm putting on quite a bit, so just keep that in mind. Ooh, I love that. I love the way that looks. So next I'm trying on Ecstasy, and this is like a bright baby pink shade. Very buildable. I do like these kinds of tones on me. Not my most favorite, but I will wear it. On the other cheek, I'm going in with Sanguine, and the shade is super pigmented. Went in with a little bit too much, but this gives me like a very like just worked out for 2 hours look. Onto Dream Walk. This is a cool toned pink. This kind of pink is not really my favorite on my skin tone. I do have a yellow undertone, and things that are a little bit too cool like this tend to look strange on my cheeks, so this is probably my least favorite shade, but that's just because of the personal preference. But the shade is very buildable. Alright, on to the last blush. It's the bright orange. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit. Okay. Super pigmented. I feel like some of them seem maybe a little bit more buildable than others. Really picked up the tiniest amount. So pretty. I think this is probably this is my second favorite shade for sure. Love it. Definitely need more on this side now. So here's what that looks like. Priming with the MAC Paint Pot in Paint Pot. I don't know why that sounded weird. In Soft Ochre. I need to wash this brush because I feel like there's too much product on this brush. It's kind of sticking down. I'm going to use the neutral palette on this eye. So I'm first going to go in with this shade. I don't have any names, and I'm just going to pop that right into the crease. I'm going to keep it only about halfway. Okay, pigmentation. I wipe that off, and I'm going in with this lighter shade. And I'm going to take that above. These palettes are like extremely simple, but I feel like that's a good thing. Especially for Kaleidos, like they don't have anything like this. So it totally makes sense, and I just like really blew this up. So next I'm going to take the deepest shade down here, and that's going to go onto the outer corner. I do feel like this feels just a little bit different kind of formula. I don't know, you know, they didn't say anything about it being a new formula, but I do feel like this just feels a little bit different. And not in like a bad way, but like in a way that I just feel like I'm noticing. Like they feel like they give me a little bit more of like the Melt Cosmetics matte vibes, like the deeper shades. They just have like that very like dirt-like texture. I don't know if that makes any sense. Please tell me if that makes any sense to you. I dipped into the lighter shade. I'm just going to take that out here. I'm just really trying to blow this out. And then taking that shade, the darkest shade, and putting it under my lower lash line. And then taking the lightest shade, I'm just going to feather that out. I'm not going to take it all the way though. I'm really going to leave it just right there. Taking just a little bit of the NYX Glitter Primer on my finger. I'm just going to tap it all over. I do feel like it picked up a little bit too much, so just gonna kind of put it right in this section. And I'm picking up this shimmer shade. It's so sparkly, right up my alley. I'm just gonna put that right where I put the NYX Glitter Primer down. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's like silvery almost, but it's got like that brown tone, and it has really like bright brown flecks throughout it. Like it's not just like a one-dimensional shade. So here's the finished look with the brown quad. Put on the Intangible Lashes from Unearthly Cosmetics. On to the second look, again priming with the Soft Ochre Paint Pot. This metallic shade came broken, so I mushed it back in pretty easily, but I'm a little afraid it's gonna fall out. So I'm gonna go in with, again, this right here, right there, this gray, and then I'm gonna use this to help blend it out, and then we'll put this matte in the outer corner. Oh yeah. Pigmentation. Just gonna put on a little bit more. And taking the lighter shade and blending it right above that. And then I'm picking up the black. I'm just putting that on the outer corner. Almost no fallout, which is nice, especially because I already have foundation on. And just gonna blend this out. Super pigmented. Trying to take my time since it is so dark. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the dark gray just out here. I felt like it was sticking down a little bit, but love that. I'm gonna go in with just like my skin tone color powder. This is from ColourPop. I've had this clearly for a while, but Still haven't fully panned it, and I'm trying to fully pan it. So I'm just using that to feather the edges even further, especially on this side though. And then taking the black under my lower lash line. But again, staying very much just to here. And I'm going to take a little bit of the light gray and just blend that in there. Going in with the NYX glitter primer again. Same thing as the other side. I'm just tapping it out. Taking the silver metallic shimmer. Ooh, so shiny. Oh, it's so beautiful. Very like sparkly. I would say this is not like a smooth metallic formula. This is definitely a more sparkly formula. I'm not saying that it's like chunky, but it's just a little bit different, and it looks different too, I think. I feel like you can tell. Here's the second finished look. This one is with the Smoky Quad. And I mean, just look at these metallics. I have on the Intangible lashes from Unearthly Cosmetics. So let's talk about the eyeshadow quads. First, obviously not my preference of color stories, but I think it is nice to have this option of like a smaller, just neutral palette or a smoky palette. I think this would be great for travel. The mattes perform really, really nicely. I love the deepening up options in these little quads. I appreciate that there is like a light and a really dark shade here, and the shimmers are so, so beautiful. I really hope that their future palettes will have this kind of shimmer in there, because it does feel like it's a little bit different from what we've been seeing in their palettes so far. Let's talk about the lip glaze. I love the lip glaze. This is one of my most favorite lip formulas ever. There's such a variety of colors at this point, and I can't wait to see them expand on that, because honestly, I cannot have enough. Like when I fall in love with a lip formula, I really want like all the shades possible in that formula. So love these. These are a great option. Of course, choose colors depending on your preference. And as for the blushes, I think there's a really nice variety of shades. Definitely my favorite is that kind of slightly burnt to orange shade. This one right here is my absolute favorite. This is such a beautiful color, and I could see myself wearing this like all the time. I love the little imprint. I really feel like this is not like an overwhelming amount of blush either. Love the packaging, but I really wish that these had the names printed on them somewhere, like here or just somewhere. I know it's not like, you know, as nice and high-end looking, but maybe if I didn't have a YouTube channel and Instagram, I wouldn't really care about that. Who knows? But I love these. They're buildable, and I feel like that makes them really user-friendly, because this way you can build it up to whatever level your heart desires of blush. So I really, really am enjoying these. I hope to see more colors from them. So let me know in the comments below what you thought of this collection. Did you pick any of these products up? I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below, and that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe. There's so much makeup content uploading my channel, and much more to come. You don't want to miss out. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.